Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. There is a website, chroniclebooks.com, right there if you want to search that out. Which every time I say, I think, when I'm done with this video, I'll go do that. Yeah, no, it hasn't happened yet after I don't know how many weeks. Supportive Oracle Cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish, illustrated by Jesse Reisch. Reisch is R-E-I-S-C-H. There's no website for that one. It is a deck from 2002, though. Anyway, okay, what do we have for Virgo? That's what we want to know. Okay. What's going on with this? Okay. Starting off, somebody kind of puts forth something a little bit out of sequence. I want to say out of sequence. You have confidence with the Tower coming in here, like something's coming in out of order, but it's not like you haven't done it before. Whatever this is, it's almost kind of like, you know, somebody asking you to help with a situation and it's like halfway through it, but it's a situation you've already helped with before. It's like, if we're going to make it really simple, maybe it's a party of some sort, you know what I mean, and you've been a part of this before, maybe the same event even, whatever it is. You know, and it's just kind of like coming in halfway isn't your ideal way, but literally you kind of know how it goes you kind of know how it goes anyway, so coming in halfway, while it's not ideal, you're like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, though, so it's fine. You're not expecting to do that. That's not really the way you like things to get done. But it's something you can handle. Like, yeah, okay, I can do this. I can do this. But the question is, why is it coming in that way? Because I'm curious on why is it coming in that way. Somebody bit off too much. Bit off more than they can chew. They just got too much going on there. Not in the situation if they were only handling that situation only, but they got a lot of other things going on around them, and there's a lot of people here pulled in multiple directions. So I think that's why. There's like, they're doing the party and this and that over there. And a lot of people, there's a few people I'm feeling like are doing that. So it's like Isis inspiration with the Queen of Swords. Things are going to be a little bit of a mess if we don't pull somebody else in. The Virgo knows what they're doing with this. Let's see if the Virgo will come in and help us. And you're like, yeah, okay. It's kind of like, yeah, I could do that. And I think it's mostly because whatever the event is, if we're using that as an example, it means something to you. So you're like, you know what? I would prefer that to work out right. And if I come in there and help, it will probably work out right because I can more than likely stabilize everything. As long as people work with me on this. You've got joy and psychic protection. You're helping the situation balance. This is a good thing. Not expected. I don't see you like really upset about it. It's just kind of like unexpected, but yeah, I can do it. I would like this to work out well. And I'm thinking if I don't get involved with it, I'm not going to be happy with it. So it's something you're probably going to be a part of anyway. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'll do it. Joy, protection, psychic protection. Like, you know, I don't think people are giving you a hard time. This is also like, you might have somebody who's a little bit difficult for you to deal with on occasion. So it's kind of like, well, by me coming in here and helping you out, I expect you're going to remember that and stay off my back in the future because I am helping you and I don't have to. It's not like you're holding that over them, but you're just expecting, like, you know, remember, I helped you and I didn't have to, and it really was of value. So that's another piece of this. Kind of like, you know, kind of saving up for the future, if you will. Because you'll probably have to work with this person in the future, and you're like, I'll bring this up in the future if I have to. Like, remember, when the chips are down and you need somebody to help you, who helped you? Me, Virgo. That's who helped you. Let's remember that. And I'm getting that with the Knight of Pentacles. You are immediately, I feel like immediately you're getting that gratitude. Like, you are seeing it. I don't know if the verbal word, I don't know if that's coming out verbally, but you're seeing, like, people are kind of like, you know, the Virgo's really helping us out, and you know, if the Virgo wasn't helping us out, this could be a lot more difficult, and it didn't. It didn't have to go better, but because the Virgo's helping us, it is going better. And I'm getting the Hierophant, which is a very compatible card. It talks about Taurus a lot of times. Taurus is an earth energy. So I'm just more addressing the energy and how it's compatible here. And you're feeling it here with the Nine of Pentacles. So this is good. We like this part. And you're getting another card reinforcing it. True love, come to me. I mean, don't we all like to be appreciated? And like, you're being appreciated for your value. Kind of like, that's right, I'm dependable. Let's remember that. I may not go do it the way you like it. I may not be random and all over the place. I may not be jumping here and jumping there. But I'm dependable. I get done what I tell you I'm going to get done. And what I do it well. And that you're being honored for that. Now, what's coming in here in the future? Like, what's coming? Because when you're being honored, whoever pulled you into that and you helped balance that out, they're definitely getting ideas about pulling you into other things. You're not a random energy. Virgo's not usually random. And this is what's kind of like a little bit uncomfortable for me. Only in regards to this reading. Because I feel like the energy over here with magical powers, which talks a lot about the magician energy, this person's random. I feel like, first off, they feel very random to me. At least how they add things in. Like, there's a random energy. Like, they may not be the most random person, but to you, you see it. Let's just put it that way. And they want to pull you into something else to help organize it or something like that. To get some more stability into another situation. The thing is, it feels like a leader energy, you know what I mean? So, and if they're naturally random, at least more random than you care for, let's go at least that far. Maybe just more random than you care for. Even though this situation worked out very well, I feel like they're a little bit off-center by wanting you to organize something else for them, because your level of organization and their level of comfort with organization are not the same. You're like, we do things in a certain way, and we do it every time that way, and it's predictable, and we don't jump ahead, we don't fall behind, we stay on plan, That's normal Earth, average Earth, how Earth usually works. You do it this way, 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 and you get the same result, and you can depend on it. It's dependable, Earth dependable, I think it's making me uncomfortable because I think this is more of a random energy, and it's not really compatible. But they're coming forward and they want you to help them figure something out and work something else. There's another project or another situation. They're like, I got another project that I think you'd be a great part of and help keep it organized, and I think it can go out really, really well, and I think we can do very well with this. And I think you could be a very, very beneficial piece to this puzzle to ensure success. Because this person is honoring you, and you do have a lot of success around you because you're dependable. And because you do it the right way every time, you don't mess with it. There might be another way to do things, but you don't mess with it. You're like, this is how you do it, and that's how I do it. If we're going to change, because Earth will change on occasion, but it's kind of like we're going to do the tested true method. Like, we'll try a little bit here, see how it goes, and if that works well, we'll maybe add a little more to it, and we'll slowly work it in. We're not going to make big, quick changes. So the Ace of Wands comes in on your side with the energy, but because you're getting honored, and they're like, we'd really like you to help us stabilize this so we can ensure the success here. But I just feel like this is a miscommunication. It's not bad where it's going, but I feel like, be ready for this, because Ace of Wands, new idea, great idea. The energy, a lot of excitement going into it. It's not bad, but it bothers me because I feel like you're getting success out of the situation, but like this energy is just not naturally going to just jive with you. Like, you're going to end up bantering back and forth and probably having to, I don't want to say argue, but kind of like you're really saying like, hey, you wanted me to do this part. We got to stick to a plan. We got to create a plan. It's just, I feel like it's a plan of like, it's a very airy, very open plan. Kind of like, you like to schedule things, if we're looking at a week plan, we're like, all right, at the very least, like Monday, this is the Monday morning goal, this is the Monday afternoon goal, and this is the end of the day goal. And you would plan out, I would say, and I could be too much, you just let me know in the comments, every day that way. Like, we don't have to have it so tight that we can't breathe, but like this is the Monday morning goal, this is the afternoon goal, and this is the end of the day goal. And we would plan out every working day. And so maybe not every day of the week, but Monday through Friday, if you're doing it that way, you plan it out that way, like morning goal, middle goal, end goal. This is the 3 sections. This is what we want done in each section. And we want to work to keep it there. And they're kind of like, well, let's just make it like, in the beginning of the week we want this stuff done, in the middle of the week we want that stuff done, in the end of the week we want that stuff done, and we'll just categorize about which is most important. So if things fall behind, at least it wasn't everything. And they're more loose with it. They're kind of like, okay, a schedule's good, but like let's not do it like per day like that. Let's do it like, Monday and Tuesday we want this done by the end of Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday we want this done by the end of Thursday. And Friday we want to like just cinch it up and see what we can like pull together and just evaluate what we actually got done versus what we needed to get done. And you're kind of like, no, if we stay more on point, and we do it like Monday morning and we just keep it on track Monday morning because we know we can get this done and we stay on track and we keep staying on track every day, we won't have to like, scramble and try to figure out Friday like what was supposed to get done that didn't get done and why didn't it and what do we have to push over to next week. We won't ever have that problem because we planned it and we kept on it and we didn't ignore it for a couple days and then come back and see if it worked out. We checked it every day at certain intervals, acceptable intervals, whatever this is for. Bunny rabbits. Okay. Bunny rabbits? I don't know. Well, I am getting like this pentacle, like in this deck there's a rabbit on the King of Pentacles. Maybe that's why I'm pulling that in. Because like if we keep it more regimented, it doesn't really fall behind. We don't have to have that, oh goodness, we don't have to, like we get around a lot of these problems we're having. We don't get to the end of Tuesday going, oh boy, we're already behind. Because we already, like if Monday morning started like to slip just a little bit, we're like, okay, we need to kind of catch up. So in the afternoon, let's make sure we get the afternoon goal done and like really work to get the morning caught up too. And if we don't get it caught up then, like by the end of the day, if we have to, stay a little late. So by the end of Monday, at least we're back on track. So it never really gets that far out of whack. But if we go 2 days and we realize, oh wait, Monday didn't work out right, which threw off the other 2 things. The morning of Monday didn't work out, threw off the other 2 things. So all of Monday didn't, like, there's things left over at the end of Monday, which we probably should have stayed, but we weren't paying attention, but oh well. And now it's the end of Tuesday, and a couple other things fell off track too because of all that it threw off. So we got a bunch of things already off track. So it's like if we caught it earlier, it wouldn't have gotten that far off track, we didn't have to do that. And I'm feeling that's what's going to happen. You got healing here with the Five of Swords, kind of like you're making benefit, but you're also kind of like, it's kind of like, did I really want to be a part of this? That's the Five of Swords in this situation. Like, did I really want to be a part of this? Things are going better between you and this person, and they're treating you better. They're seeing your value more, but you're like, I still have to struggle with them. It does make a difference. Things are better, but was it worth me being a part of this? Did I really want to do this? Like, I feel like maybe I kind of was hoping it would go better than it actually did. The thing is, with you involved, though, it seems like it's a little stressful for you, and you're like, I don't even know if I should, was it even worth me being here? That seems to be your energy I'm connecting to, like, was this really even worth it? But there's a lot of success you're creating, and I'm getting the Cancer energy with the Chariot, which is not, like, it's not about somebody being that sign, so that's not where I'm going with this, but I'm getting, like, things are a lot more safe at home. Like, this is like if it's a work situation, the at work home base type feel, things are a lot more secure, a lot safer. We also got the success coming in here, a lot of success coming in due to your involvement. That success does happen. They do see the value of you being a part of this. I just feel like it's annoying to you. It's kind of like, it's almost like you're really questioning, is like, am I really, like, is the value that I wanted to create here really happening? Am I really making enough of a difference to like it was worth it for me even to be a part of this? Because you're like fighting with people and trying to get them to stay on plan, and it's like things are still falling behind. But the thing is, I think before you were involved, they used to fall behind a lot worse. But you're kind of it's still kind of like a frustration for you, kind of like, if you just wouldn't fight me on this and just stay on plan, it would be a lot better. But things are better, and I'm getting like a home feel with the Chariot, which, like, things are rushing forward, things are advancing in a very successful way. A lot of times I do connect Chariot with success too, like rushing forward and getting that success. Especially right side up in this one it is. But I also feel like they're not realizing it's driving you nuts. That is a compatible energy with Virgo too, by the way. It is a compatible energy. It's a good energy. The ultimate thing here is like the divine guidance with the abundance. If there's a way for you to see what it was versus what it is, and if there's a way for you to be comfortable with the pushback, because I do feel like it's obnoxious, kind of like, if you all would just work with me a little bit more, we could get a higher level of success. Don't we want that? Don't we want a higher level of success? But it's not. People want to live life the way they want to live life, right? That's too burdensome. That's too burdensome, Virgo. I can't. No, it's too much. It's too much restriction, Virgo. I can't. Even though they're working with you, they think it's fine. I don't feel like other people are disappointed. Other people are seeing the benefit, how things are going better. But you're going to have to keep pushing to get things a little bit more organized. There is divine guidance here in abundance, which I'm saying it is beneficial for you and for the people around you. I just feel like I keep centering on, and I think this is an earth thing, kind of like here's where we should be, here's where we are. It's kind of like we're going this way, right? We should be over here, but we're over here, and if you people would stop pushing back, we would be up here. Wouldn't you rather be farther along? Wouldn't we rather have the higher level of success? But they're like, yeah, but if you weren't here, we wouldn't even be here. We'd be way back there. We wouldn't be on camera yet. So like they're seeing like the benefit of you there already. Like, oh yeah, we're a lot farther than we would have been without you here. And you're kind of looking at it like, yeah, we should be a lot farther than we are though. It's all about how you view it, I think. And if you can just be okay with it. But I feel like that's what drives this forward. By you not being satisfied with it, ironically, also keeps you pushing forward. You keep trying to make it better, which does improve the situation. So, 6.5. I feel like just see your successes, acknowledge your own personal successes, and keep working towards them. Don't give up on them. Don't just take it like status quo, like this is what it is. Keep pushing forward, but honor your own success. Like don't hopefully feel like it's like you're failing, because when I feel this 5 of Swords, it's almost like I feel like I'm failing a little bit. And they're saying don't do that to yourself. Honor your successes and keep striving for it, but just don't let it hold you down, because you are doing really well in this. Are we good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.